Yo, what is going on YouTube? What's going on everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you guys for hitting play today, man. Today, we're diving in with the Jeff Beck group, a song called Going Down. All right, so I have ran into Jeff Beck's name a lot on this channel. He's just one of those guys where it sounds like he maybe filled in as a studio musician for other people, had helped them with work at points, and then I knew that I kept seeing Jeff Beck group, so he had his own name as well, or his own group. So this one right here is a donation request, finally putting me on to some Jeff Beck. So let's go ahead and read this one off. It says, Jeff Beck group, Going Down. Big Soul Sean, you mentioned that you were interested in hearing some Jeff Beck, so I went through my record collection to see what was the first album I bought of his solo work. It has a song on it I love. It's from 1971, 53 years ago. Okay, when you add 53 years ago, that feels like a really long time. All right, but 1971, and it is a banger, raw and rough. But that's how I like my rock and roll. This one kicks like a mule. Jeff Beck got better every year. But I want to start with something early. All right, so we're gonna dive in, find out maybe some of the molding, some of the beginnings, how he's planting his feet into the musical world right here with Jeff Beck group. So let's go ahead, dive in, take a listen to Going Down. Haven't ever heard Jeff Beck with any solo stuff before. This is my first time, so appreciate the donation request, man. Thank you for supporting the channel in that way. Let's hit play. Before I do, don't forget to like, subscribe, check out that description, man. Appreciate you guys always helping out that way, man. Here we go. Slide into the rock and roll, man. Hey. I'm going down, 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 down. I got my head out the window and my bed is on the ground. She's gone. Only rock and roll vibes. Down, 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 down. Go. I've got my head out the window and my bed is on the ground. Ah, drum switch. That freaked me out. I'm going down, 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 down. I got my head out the window and my bed on the. Jeff got that soul blues voice. Bass and guitar switched up. nasty. High energy song. Okay. Let's see how they're gonna finish this off. Back in the Jeff. Boys are rocking, dude. Love that line, dude. That's how we gotta be. All right, dude. That's some stink. Thing's got some stink on it. That's a good thing. All right, that's a good term nowadays. You got some stink on it, boy. Jeff Beck group right here. So this is just, I felt just pure rock and roll. Emphasis on the rock, though. You know what I mean? So rock and roll, man, it's all those rolling instruments. You enter them with that piano. The piano at first, I was getting like TV show vibes. I don't know why. I was just like, man, I swear, like, a piano like this has been played like similarly on a TV show, and then you get the guitar coming in, that rolling bass drum or bass line, that popping drums, dude, and then everything just had a chug on it. Everything on this track just had a chug rolling on it, dude. It's dope. It didn't stop. His voice, very soulful, bluesy style on it, hitting you with that rasp. I love that back of the throat, like raspiness that they kick out sometimes. I think that was a guitar that freaked me out like twice, that kind of went around the going down vibe that he's giving there. I think it was like a heavy distorted guitar, but man, that thing freaked me out. Could deal without that. But everything else on this Jeff Beck group, man, they slayed this thing. It was a fun time, high energy, high tempo. I'm just imagining this at a concert, either opening it up or better yet, closing the set. You play something like this, like your encore, dude. Oh my God, the whole place is gonna light up and go insane. So this is a great, like, closing the show kind of song to me. But they rocked on this thing, man. Through and through, this thing was banging. Not overly difficult with the lyrics, I would say. That's probably where it was the easiest to understand what was going on. It's easy to get in and start singing along with them because it's a lot of the same lyrically. But musically, man, just a dope banger of a song that you play on and you're going to get your energy levels up, dude. So let's learn a little bit about Going Down with Jeff Beck, man. Appreciate you so much. All right, so no single page for Going Down, but we got this from the Jeff Beck Group. It's off their studio album, the Jeff Beck Group, released in 1972 out of Memphis, Tennessee. Okay, this is jazz rock, as they're calling it on this album as a whole. And if we look down here, where is our song? Side 2, track 6, Going Down. All right, writers on this one is Mr. Don Nix. It says Don Nix is an American musician, songwriter, and producer. Nix, who is best known for his song Going Down, was described by AllMusic as one of the more obscure figures in Southern soul and rock. All right, band members on this, you got Bobby Tench on vocals. So was Jeff Beck not singing? I don't know why in my head I immediately think Jeff Beck singing, Jeff Beck playing guitar. Like, that's where my head went, but apparently that doesn't seem to be the case. You got Bobby Tench on vocals, Max Middleton on keyboards, Clive Chaman on bass guitar, and Cozy Powell on drums. Man, these boys were rocking this thing. So Don Nix, whoever this gentleman is not a part of the group. So maybe they just bought his song or he wrote the song. Let's see. It says Beck was congratulated by Don Nix on his version of Going Down, which Nix had written and was originally released by the band Moloch in 1969. All right, so it looks like they covered the song 2 years later. Makes sense. All right, so Don Nix is not a part of the group. He wrote the song. This is a cover of that song released by the Jeff Beck Group. And let's learn a little bit about the Jeff Beck Group. They're out of London, England. You got blues rock, hard rock, jazz fusion. Started in 1967 and only lasted 5 years, man. That's it. Boop, done. All right, 1967 to 1972. But you do got spin-offs of Beck, Bogert, and Apis, and then Faces. Okay, we have checked out Faces, and it looks like Faces was part of that. Man, in a short span, look at the names on this past member list. My goodness, dude, they had some turn around. So maybe that's why they had to shut it down. The Jeff Beck Group was a British rock band formed in London in 1967 by former Yardbirds guitarist Jeff Beck. The innovative approach to heavy-sounding blues, rhythm and rock was a major influence on popular music. Well, shout out to Jeff Beck Group right here, man. That was a dope one to dive into and pay attention to and listen to. So thank you for putting me onto this one. Really appreciate that. This actually sounds kind of crazy. As I was about to tap off on this one, I caught this line. It says, during 1967, the band released 3 singles in Europe and 2 in the United States. The first, Hi Ho Silver Lining, being the most successful, reaching number 14 on the UK singles chart. It included the instrumental Beck's Bolero as the B-side, which had been recorded several months earlier. The lineup for that session included Jimmy Page on rhythm guitar, John Paul Jones on bass, Keith Moon on drums, and Nicky Hopkins on piano. My gosh. Dude, what a lineup. Holy, okay. Well, I just saw that. Thought that was pretty interesting to see all those names in one line. And now we understand that they were all on a song together. That's pretty wild. Well, shout out to all these gentlemen. Shout out to you for this donation request, man. Appreciate it so much. Hopefully you guys enjoyed rocking out with me and the Jeff Beck Group right here. Let me know more Jeff Beck that you're interested in being featured on the channel. Don't forget to like, subscribe, check out the description. Consider becoming a member on my YouTube or Patreon. $3 all it takes to get that star by your name. I'd greatly appreciate it. And I'll see you on the next one, man. Peace.